Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children's of all the ages. Welcome everybody to Rugby Racing League tier number 1 for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Oxchillo, who was in a scrap and a half last week, couldn't get the job done. Hopefully he can now. If he does get in the pole, let's see if he can convert it. Potatoes up to P2, Jamie in P3. No one really close enough into the 13s apart from the Oxman here. Again, it's an opening lap here, but spoke too soon. Bot day 13.5. Well, this man got pole last week, had an absolute terrible start, was down P6 after turn 4, then he had a spin which put him last. He clawed his way back up and got himself in somewhere in the top 10. So let's see if he can do a little bit better this week. But they improves to 13.4. The Oxman has not had an improvement. Oscar goes up to P2, but 13.6. So the Oxman, after his first lap time, has not improved just yet. Relics is up into P2. Relics up into P2 here, lads. Where is Jeremy? Where is Oscar? Oscar's into the pits. Jeremy, he's invalidated. Oxchillo's also invalidated. Warden is up into P6. Noodles, he's invalidated. Potato, he's finished. Karma, he's done. Fins, he's up. by 3/10, but it's not going to be enough. Needs to find some more time in this final sector here. But could Fins put his car P2? P9. It's Botte on pole once again, but it's Relics on P2. Huge for the Alpines. Warden P6 as well. This is starting to become a good start here for the Alpines here, considering what happened last week. Botte gets pole 2 weeks in a row, and Tom Starling will get the coveted drunk driver award here this evening. It's unfortunate that he couldn't get his final lap in, but Tom Starling gets the recipient of the drunk driver award here. But tell you what, it's still close up and down the field here, chat. Oh my word. Yes, chat, here we go. And Kahoot set Botte on the front row with Relics is banter. Well, it's about to be even more banter here, chat. So there's the tyres. It's all inters, of course. So it's not wet. It's not raining heavy enough for the full wets, but it is all inters. Cannot forget about this man, Jack Humphries, who won last week, who had a poor quali showing as well. But this time, he's at the back. So he might not get into any carnage here.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
But Botte did. Relic still holds on to P2 here. There's 3 wide down into turn number 1. Relic's down into P4. Oscar's up into P2. Jammies in P3. The Oxman down in P5. But P6 as Warden goes around the outside if you don't mind. Noodles is in P7. Fins is P9. Potato P10. Jack Humphries up 5 places, starting from at the back here, up into 15th. Oh dear! Oh dear! There's drama in the backfield here. But Botte, considering what happened last week, this is a win for him, and will finish the lap in the lead. Now, the question is, can he gap Oscar out that 1 second just in case if there is some dry weather running towards the end here? But Jack Humphries 1.1 behind Swayze. Obviously no DRS due to the wet weather. Relics is struggling a little bit, but Jamie's holding on. Oscar's holding on as well. Ox Chillo down a couple of placings as well. Goes for a slide. Same with Noodles. And there we go. Botte's gapped Oscar that 1 second. Or he did. Oh, bit of a wheel spin there from the Aston Martin. I thought Jamie was thinking of a move there. Look, yeah, 1.1 is the gap again. Rolex is 1.2 behind. There's the race strategies. No wet tyres. It seems here, chat. Botte 28.5, fastest lap.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, Botte 1.6 seconds. So he's gained like half a second in that first sector alone. So yeah, Botte now starting to show what he's capable of. Yeah, Relic struggling in this middle sector. He might let his teammate go through here. But this is still good solid points for the Alpines here. A 4-5, but podium is just right there. Still a long way to go. And potential of some safety cars could be beneficial. Let's have a look at this man here. Last week's race winner, down in 14th, up 6 spots. He's ahead of Man Right. Gap 1.4 now, so it's down by 0.2 in the other 2 sectors between Botte and Oscar. Oscar sticking close. Botte might be burning his tyres. Well, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Botte 27.7. But Oscar, he's found a 10th on that last lap. And speaking of fans, Oscar, the other Aston, doing very well. closing in on Botte. I think Botte's starting to go into tyre saving management here. And Botte, as soon as we think he's starting to struggle, sets the fastest lap, but Finn's his teammate sets the fastest lap. So clearly both McLarens have got some pace here. And Botte and Oscar, 8 tenths separating the two here. And you can see the dry line happening, but it's still very, very wet. I think it's going to be inters all the way here, chat. I think it's inters all the way. If there is a safety car at some point, it might go dry towards the end, but I think it'll be inters all the way. Yeah, Oscar fastest lap, 27.2. So fastest lap has been the two McLarens and Oscar at this point in time here. Jamie he's just chilling in this P3 mark here. 1.5 seconds behind Oscar and 1.6 seconds ahead of Relics. Warded not too far behind the Ox Chiller, 1.6 seconds. Dragging Noodles and Fins. Potato's struggling. Here comes Viper. Absolutely on a charge here. Oh, they both had the same issue. Oh, Oscar! Oscar's made a mistake! That is huge! Jamie's up into P2! Well, there you go, chat. But now the gap is 2.1. 2.1 is the gap between Botte and Jamie. Does Jamie have the pace to carry Oscar back close to Botte here? Oscar half spun here. Finn's fastest lap. The time's like starting to become quicker here, chat. Jamie is not closing. It's 2 seconds, lad. Show us overtake. Oh, Oscar's outside the 1 second of Jamie here. And Relics is closing in on Oscar here. So this is becoming interesting for Oscar here. And there we go. Potato is ahead. Oh no, Viper's ahead, but can Potato get back ahead? He does. Oh, a little bit of contact. And Viper gets ahead, but he goes off track. But he stays ahead.
tight rein conditions for the foreseeable future. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
And yet now half a second Jeremy has found on this lap to Botte. Relics is closing in. Warden's dropping back a little bit. Gap 1.6 seconds, so Botte's found 3/10 on the straight here. So it makes you wonder, does Jeremy have more downforce than what Botte is running? No one's made a pit stop yet. Abyss and Rubik still going at it. Oh, there's contact! Oh, fans! Oh, I tell you, Jack Humphries is absolutely is fuming underneath the helmet. Needs to get ahead of these boys very, very quickly. Because once he overtakes Rubik, Abyss, Potato and Viper, he's got a 9-second gap to Fins. And that means he can push as hard as he can to close in. But Jack Humphries just barges Rubik out of the way. And again, that's what I mean. He has to make these moves work here. Alright, Relics is in. New enters. Now Jack Humphries, he's still going to push to get ahead of Best Potato and Viper. Then he's got a big gap to catch up to Fins here. Fins is pounding Noodles at the moment here. None of the leaders are in, so Relics, he's stuck in some traffic himself, so he's got to make some moves ASAP here. So gap to leader, 23.9 seconds between Botte and Relics. Relics still, he's got ahead of Starling, so that is huge. Now his next target is Karma here. He's got to make the move now. He's got to make the move now. There we go, Relics making some moves. Noodles is in. Noodles is in. And Manright is also in as well. Here we go. This is what Jack Humphrey needs. He's ahead of Potato. Can he get ahead of Abyss? He'll have an 8-second gap to catch up to Fins. And the question is, if he does have wing damage, does he pit? Or when he pits, does he change the front wing? The gaps to leader. 24.2. So the gap has gone up again between Relics and Botte. Botte has stayed out. Jeremy's also stayed out. Oscar has stayed out. Warden is now in. Ox has stayed out. So Warden in the top 4 has come in. There we go. Rolex now has got some clean air ahead. Let's see. Gaps to the leader. 25.5 seconds. or 23.5 seconds, I should say. So Relics on those freshest inters are working a treat here. So there's the tyre disparity there, chat. Warden down into P12, 26.4. So we'll keep an eye on the Warden situation, but the Relics one is going to be even more fascinating. And Bottay's in. Bottay is now in. Jeremy's also in. Oscar's in. The Oxman is in. Well, Finns is staying out. I think he had to because his teammates said, yep, Finns has stayed out. Jack Humphreys has stayed out as well. And Relics has got ahead of Oscar. But Jeremy and Botte have come out 1-2. So Relics has gained a net position from Oscar here. Warden down in P9 did not gain anything. Now this is going to be interesting. When Jack Humphreys needs to let his teammate go through here. Yeah, he's doing that right now. He's done that right now, so that's very good team play there from the Astons. Well, Finns will now pit. He will have the freshest inters. Same with Jack Humphreys.
Tyre conditions still looking good.
Now, Botte Jeremy at the same tyres, they pit at the same time. Relic's got a little bit older tyres, so here's the tyre graphic. 4 lap difference between the top two, Relics and Oscar as well. Noodles is on 3 laps, Warden 2 laps, the Oxman's on 1 lap. Jeremy, fastest lap. Jeremy with the fastest lap. Warden's ahead of Noodles. And we got to remember, this is Noodles' favourite track too. It's been a very, very quiet race from the Red Bull man. That is, yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. I tell you what, Jamie is pushing. Tell you what, Jamie is pushing on. Oscar's also pushing Oscar on here as well to get back up into that podium place here. Warden in P5 is not too far behind here. And here we go. Here we go, chat. This is the battle we want to see here. There is still a long way to go though. And speaking of moves, Oscar gets back up into P3 here. 3.8, 3.9 is the gap between Oscar and Jamie here. It's going to be a tall order for Oscar. I think Jamie's got the better pace in the first sector. Let's have a look at the middle sector. Oh, Oscar's spun again, half spun again. It's an Alpine 3-4. But we're watching this battle here. I was trying to gauge what the sector times was going to be like between Jamie and Botte. Oscar's back ahead of Relics. Relic's starting to struggle with some tyre wear here. 11 laps against 7 and 8 laps, 9 laps as well. Oh, Relic's in. Relic's is in for another stop here. So Relic's is doing the 2 stop here. I'll tell you what, Finns has closed up to the Oxman very, very quickly here. Finns could overtake Oxchillo and maybe chase down Noodles. Bote's just doing enough to stay ahead. Jamie 3/10 slower on that lap. Oscar has caught up to Warden. Finns is overtaking the Oxman. So now, can Finns chase down potential P5 here of Noodles and show off what he can do? Potatoes back into the pits. Relics is in P9. Tell you what, this has not been a great race from Jack Humphries. Last week's race winner to struggle tower. Oh, bit of contact. There was definite some contact. Oh, fans. Oh, fans. Oh, fans. Oh, fans. Oh, fans. Oh, my word. Oh, luckily no safety car has come out of that. But this is a cracking battle here for 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th here. Relic's up into P8 here. But he's got a long way to catch the Oxman here. Chat reckons Finns will finish in P3 here. He's in the fight currently. Well, it's safe. Might be safe to assume that your top 2 is set here, chat. But the fight for P3 is on. Oh, fans. Oh, fans. Oh, fans. Oh, fans. Oh, dear. Oh, it's starting to heat up here, chat. It's starting to heat up here, chat. Lap 30 or 35, we're nearing the end of this race here. 6 laps to go. I think the tyre wear might be starting to become a factor here. Look at those tyres. Look at them. 12, 12, 13, 12, 14, 11. The tyre wear factor is starting to become an issue for a couple of these drivers here, chat. Finns has got No, Finns has got Noodles. Finns has got Noodles. Oh, some more contact between 3 and 4. Oscar goes around the outside. Wardens does stay ahead. Oh my word. It's heating up here, chat. 5 laps to go. This is starting to become an exciting race here, chat. Of course, it's a podium spot here. Why wouldn't you fight? Yeah, Botte is cleared. Jamie once again. He's got a lot of battery next to his name as well. Same with Warden, but he's got less than Finns. But Oscar here, he wants that P4 back. We've got 3 laps to go. Relics is not that far behind. He obviously needs to pick up the pace a little bit more here. What I just said, but he's also not that far off with this battle here. Oh dear, Finns. Finns has had a moment. Oh, the tyre wear is starting to become an issue with some of these punctures could be a thing too, chat. Don't forget about that. Punctures can be a thing The Oxford is now back up into this fight here. 2 laps to go. Relics is on his way. Whoa, Warden's starting to struggle. He's absolutely starting to struggle. Finn's one had the better tyre wear compared to everybody. He does. Oh, Relics has got a penalty. Relics has got himself a penalty. Oh, fans. Well, that's Relics' race done. Unless Relics can get that penalty removed, he's looking at a P7. Well, this is a great scrap on it, chat. Oh my word, Relics, what a move! What a move, Relics! Oh, Noodles has lost the rears. What a move, Relics! But it's going to be in vain. Ladies and gentlemen, Botte got pole last week. He went down to P6 after turn 4 here, but then spun at turn 5 at Bahrain. But this week, he got pole. This race has led from start to finish. It is Botte winning, Jammy P2. And from absolutely nowhere, it's...
Just want to say, thanks to all the haters. This one's for you.